Hey everybody, it's Natalie again. I'm here to tell you my step-by-step instructions on how I went no-poo. If you saw my first video about this, then you heard my story about how and why I quit shampoo. And now I'm going to give you the steps specifically I used if you want to also break the cycle of no shampoo on your hair anymore. So watch that video if you didn't. Ask any comments, question below, and I will do my best to answer and help as I went no-poo 9 years ago now. So the very first step is that you switch from conventional products, shampoo and conditioner, to baking soda and apple cider vinegar. So this is natural and it's going to help you on your way to detoxing from chemicals being on your scalp and hair. So the baking soda is for your scalp, the apple cider vinegar is for your hair. So in the shower, you can have some dry baking soda, and then you can just pour some into the palm of one hand, make a paste with some water, and you basically scrub this paste into the scalp of your head. I mean, you can get it on the hair, but that's not the point. You want it to be on the scalp. So you work that into the scalp and you let it sit for 1 to 3 minutes. You rinse it out, and then you can have a pre-made bottle of apple cider vinegar and water mixed. So you can use a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in, 8 or 12 ounces of water, and then you can mix it and shake it up before use. And you just want to pour it on your hair, and you want to work it through and coat your hair with the apple cider vinegar, and you let that sit for 1 to 3 minutes, and you rinse it out, and there you go. So that is the first step. You just switch to this method, and then you start skipping days is the next step. So for me, with my hair being oily and thin and baby fine, I had to wash my hair every 24 hours because the oil just came back with a vengeance. So I started skipping days. Instead of washing 7 days a week, I would skip one day, and then I started going intermittently, going every other day, and then going down, a couple times a week, down to once a week. So you can do this process as slowly or as quickly as you want. If you want to just hurry and rip the Band-Aid off, you can do that and very quickly, transition to no shampoo. Or if you want to do it slowly over months or even a year, you can just very slowly titrate down on the amount of times a week or a month that you wash your hair with these natural alternatives. But the next step is you need to go through a detox period where you don't use anything at all. So once you get to that point where maybe you're washing once a week and you're ready to detox, and then you stop, and for 1 month, nothing. No matter what, no matter how crazy it gets here. For me, my hair, it got quite oily, so that's what happens. It will overproduce oil because it's balancing and it's detoxing from a lifetime of chemical, shampoos. So it needs to go through a cycle and a process of balancing in itself. So you need to give it time to do that. So it's going to overproduce. It's going to be very oily and, not great for a bit. And then it will subside. So you can still put water on your hair in the shower, but no products of any kind. If you use something, you're going to stifle the process. So it's better, again, just to rip the Band-Aid off, not use anything, and go through the process, and then you're done. Instead of prolonging it, if you wash even within that, and then you're just going to have to keep doing that. So it's better just quit cold turkey. So after this month, your scalp will balance itself, and then you can decide what you want to do. For me, I went 100% no shampoo. Some people might not want to do that. That's what I wanted and what's best for me. So I just didn't use shampoo anymore. Now, it doesn't mean over the past 9 years I haven't shampooed my hair. Yes, of course I have, with the natural products I mentioned, and also I have used conventional shampoo on rare occasions, like once a year or less. So, if you want to just be 100% no-poo, you're done. If you want to use shampoo once a week, once a month, shampoo meaning apple cider vinegar and baking soda, as I told you before, because if you recondition to any sorts of chemicals, you're going to create the same problem again. So you can choose to do it however you want. Now, how do I clean my hair if I'm not using anything at all? It's actually really cool. The water in the shower acts like a shampoo. It doesn't lather up, but when I take a shower, I scrub my scalp underneath the shower. I, put water from the shower on my hair, and then it's refreshed. It cleans my hair. So, if it feels heavy or unclean or something, that's what I do. And that works for me. Everyone, you get to find your own way. We all have different hair. This is my experience and my story. Even right now. So another thing that can happen, the water has minerals in it, right? Waters have different sorts of minerals and things and whatever. So I'm a nomad and I live different countries and different places. And so I've had this experience. If you've lived in the same house 30 years, you're not going to notice this. But if you do move around, different waters act differently on the hair. So like this, a week or so ago, I came here to this town where I am in India, and I'm noticing that the water there's a lot of buildup, like a mineral buildup or something on my hair. So, you can kind of see it's a little bit, I don't know, maybe you can't, but I know it feels heavy. So, I can go get some apple cider vinegar, some baking soda, and that will clear this away. But it's okay I'm leaving next week. I'm going somewhere else. It'll be different. So I'm fine with that. So, people also ask, what if you work out? Does your hair smell, after you exercise? The answer is no, it doesn't. This is like, we have this miraculous technology here of our head and our hair, and we don't need to add anything to it. I mean, you can use essential oils or whatever if you choose, or put perfume on, but it's not necessary. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know, and I will see you next time.